Hi, my loves. It's your girl, Share Delight, sharing the light, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back. If you are subscribed, and if you're not, go ahead and love on that tap on that like button, love on that subscribe. Join the High Vibe tribe. This message is being channeled and brought to you by your higher self, your spirit guides, your ancestors. I was led to do this reading for you to see what's going on with what you're manifesting, with how your mindset is working, how what you're thinking you're attracting, with how you're speaking you're calling into. So I was meditating on the collective because this is for all signs. This is for the conscious collective, those who resonate, who are called to watch this. You can thank your spirit guides. My guides, I call them my gang. They, are not affiliated with the gangs, but they don't play about me. And I'm pretty sure if you resonate with this video, yours don't play about you either. So I'm just here to just channel the message. We're going to let spirit guide us through whatever needs to be said, okay? So law of assumption, I am assuming that this is going to reach who it is supposed to resonate with and who it will take some action on it, okay? These are the cards I was called to use. So I'll start with this. Now, as I was meditating, I didn't use this deck, but the Two of Pentacles was very prominent. It's like you're busy, you're doing a lot, but just remember balance, having fun, prioritizing, okay? And it was just funny that I was called to use this deck, and when I turned it over, the Two of Pentacles was on this deck as well. So, alrighty, it's a nice, bright, sunshiny day, so I only have my light on one side and then the window open on this side, so hopefully you can see everything I'm putting down. All right, so here we go. All right. I don't like this light on this side, but you know what? That's not what we're here for. We're here to get the messages. Okay, here we go. All right, for the collective. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Ancestors. Thank you, Higher Self. What is the message for our collective? I'm hearing the law of oneness. We are all one. God is omnipresent because He is in each one of us. All right. She is everywhere. That came out with some. Oh, okay. Look at that. Came out in reverse. It came out and flipped over. All right. So that's something you need to know. All right. Okay. So far, we got a lot of water on the table. Could be a lot of water signs here, or you have water in your chart, or maybe this is about your emotions, your feelings, your intuition, trusting it, remembering you are connected to source energy. You have inner guidance. And for some of you, you need to know that your sensitivity is your superpower. So don't feel bad about being sensitive. You may be even an empath. Let's get one more card. I wanted 3, but these 2 came out together, so I'm not thinking that's our 3 just yet. All right. All right. Look, y'all, look what's underneath the deck. 2 of Earth. Look at that. Am I holding it right? Okay. Balance, prioritization, and playfulness. 2 of Pentacles. Again. All right. So some of y'all are working hard. I'm hearing efforting. You got to think about the law of reverse. Okay, now the law don't want to come. I mean, the name of the law doesn't want to come to me, but it's the harder you try, the harder it is. Some of you just need to let go and allow things to happen. Feel that gratitude for what you already have. Gratitude for what you already have attracts more to your life because you're grateful for the little. When you are, master over a little, then universe will make you master over a lot. Okay, so right up front, the cards that came out with so much energy here, in reverse, they jumped out, flipped around. You got the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. So it's like you're giving gratitude, okay, because this Four of Cups in the upright would mean discontent. Like you're just distracted, you're self-absorbed, you're not grateful for what you have going on. And now in the reverse is showing that you are aware. Okay, you're becoming self-aware. You are giving gratitude for what you have. You're thankful for it, but you're still trying to do it all on your own. You can partner with Source. You can partner with your spirit guides, your higher self. They're there to help you, but you're trying to do it all on your own. Again, efforting. And the harder you try, the harder it's going to be. So what I'm hearing is you need to let go, release. Okay? Don't obsess with this ego here. Don't obsess about whatever it is. It's all an illusion that it's hard. It's not hard. It's easy if you make it easy. If you allow it to be easy. Look at this bird in a cage, right? But the cage door is open. You're not trapped. You're not attached to that old story, to that old way of thinking, to that you don't have blinders on that don't allow you to see all of the energy, all of the help, all of the support that you have around you. Open your eyes. Don't be obsessed with whatever it is that you're manifesting at this time. Yes, focus on what you want, not on what you don't want. Because energy goes where attention flows. But obsession, it doesn't leave room for balance. Okay, so you have to have that balance, and that could be why this Two of Earth keeps showing up for our collective. We need some balance, prioritization, but even in doing all these things, let's have some fun, right? Because look at this, you got the Six of Cups, memories, childhood, nostalgia. This is innocence, going back to easier times, remembering easier times, or those times coming back to you now. Because it can be easy. You remember as a child, you would imagine things, you would play games, and your imagination could take you to wherever you were imagining. Like I used to love to read books, and I would be so caught up in the books, I didn't even see the words. I just literally saw pictures in my head, like I was watching a movie in my book. Okay. And then I would write out scripts and pass them out to all my friends, and we would act out, plays and things. And we all imagined we were there. I mean, it was literally happening. Have that type of attention to something. Have that good vibe, the high vibes, because again, all this water is out here. So very sensitive. Whoever's watching this, you're very sensitive. And that means that's a good thing. That's a superpower because your emotions are your GPS. When you're doing something and you're in flow, as all this water shows flow, then you are moving in your purpose. You're on your right path. Everything is going to flow to you. You're allowing at that point. It feels good to feel good, right? But when things start getting frustrating and hard and aggravating, and you just feel tired all the time, or just discontented, I don't want to do this, you're not allowing. So let that GPS tell you, no, turn left here, turn right here, go straight, you're on the right path. You're going to continue this way for 5 miles. Okay, don't try to turn left in half a mile. You got 5 miles to go. But 5 miles is going to flow by, especially if you're not trying to swim upstream, but you're in flow with life. Okay? Your spirit guides are guiding you to be in flow. Don't let your ego rule you. Okay? Make friends with the monsters under your bed. That means your shadow side. Your shadow side, if you would just realize what it is, because it pops up to show you the way you're thinking. You may think, okay, I think everything is all good. I think things are wonderful. And then the one time something doesn't go your way, you like, if it ain't one thing, it's another. Watch your words, because that's what you're calling. If you are one that says, man, I can't ever get a break. Well, there you go. Universe responds. They don't want a break. They can't ever get a break. Don't give them a break. Okay? One thing, there are laws in the universe for a reason. We can utilize these laws and make them work to our benefit. Okay? So definitely, law of attraction does not mean you attract what you want. You attract what you are. Get in alignment with what you want, what you desire. Desire is a better word. What you desire, and get in alignment with it, and you're going to attract it. Get on that same frequency of money. Money is an energy. Get on that frequency of money. The abundant universe always provides, and it provides what you're calling out. Whatever signal you're sending out, that's what is going to come to you. That's how you utilize the law of attraction. And don't put effort. I'm not saying don't put effort. Let me get my words together. What I'm feeling is don't try hard. Okay? Allow it to come to you. Some of you are trying your level best to be disciplined and going after it. I'm a go-getter and I go. Don't chase. Attract. Y'all all have had to have heard that saying. If not, this is new to you. I don't chase, I attract. Okay, so don't chase. That in itself is not just something to say. It's that you're not efforting after it. You send out your request, and then you allow, you believe, you take inspired actions. That's the effort. The inspired actions by trusting your intuition, trusting your spirit guides, trusting your higher self, and that the universe already heard what you asked for. And now you're sending out that frequency. You're lining up and it's just going to flow. Okay? Woo! Thank you for channeling that. I didn't realize all that was in there. And I'm speaking to myself as well, because I had to realize that I still had lack mentality. So this may be for someone. If you're feeling lack, and you don't even realize that you're feeling lack, you're thinking, everything is abundant, everything is good, I'm high vibing and everything. But then as soon as you start envisioning like your next place that you're going to live, for me, I'm going to use myself as an example. I'm moving soon, and I'm like, yes, so I'm visualizing, what the place is going to look like. There's going to be water. There's going to be, nature. I'm going to have my plants and everything around. It's going to be very woo. Please believe it's going to be woo woo. Please believe that. But that's me. That's my vibe. So it's going to be all of that. But then as soon as I start feeling good about it, and I start thinking also, well, okay, now I haven't had an apartment in my name in so long, you got to make 3 times as much, to get the apartment. You got to have this, or what if I don't qualify for that, or that, blah, 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 blah. That's lack. That's lack. This is an abundant universe. And I had to catch myself and say, I give thanks for what I have. I'm always protected, provided for, and guided. All I have to do is send out my request, which I did. And I know that I need to align with it. But see, that ego tells you all those negative things. But see, the way that's a gift is that once you hear it, you can say, oh, wow, I didn't even know I was still thinking like that. Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Let me go ahead and correct that. Let me go ahead and clear that out. Let me cleanse with sage, or, get my singing bowl out, or just even take a bow and clear out negative energy. All right, recenter, refocus, allow. Focus on what you do want. So once you can incorporate your shadow side, you become very powerful, because there's no disconnect. There's no separation. Separation is an illusion. We're all one. Okay? Whew, so that came out as well. Let's see. Okay. Underneath the deck, now here you have a lot of water and a major arcana. Here you have a lot of earth. These are the physical things. These are in the 3D. So your talents, you can collaborate. You can ask for help. Again, with this Two of Cups in reverse, a lot of y'all are doing it on your own. Open your eyes. Recognize your community. Recognize your friends and family. Recognize your co-workers, or recognize Source has opportunities for you. Okay, you have a talent. You have something that you can be paid for, and you deserve to be paid for, because reciprocity, right? There can't be just giving and no receiving. And receiving could look like receiving money, pay for what you create, pay for the job you do at your job, pay for whatever, right? For selling something. We obviously think of that, but receiving could also be receiving a compliment. Someone compliments your shoes, you don't have to tell them where you got it from, when you got it on sale, how much they cost. You don't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you works. And then give them a compliment as well, as long as it's heartfelt. Thank you. I admire your shoes also. Or thank you. That's enough. Receive. Receive help when people offer. No, I got it, because you think you got to do it all yourself. You think you got to be in control all the time. You don't. Hello? There's help available. Open your eyes. Notice the resources. Prioritize. Have fun with what you have to do. Keep yourself on that higher vibe. The highest vibe is love, but then there's also high vibes like happiness, joy, having fun, telling a joke, laughing out loud. You ever heard live, love, laugh? Those are all high vibes, you know? Live that way. Make it a habit. And then the Page of Earth, being cheerful, being prepared. Opportunities are coming your way. Accept them. Accept the opportunities that are coming towards you, okay? So I hope I'm holding these cards right, but I want you to see there's so much there waiting for you. So let's go ahead and clarify or get some more information. Source, what else does this collective need to hear? Our conscious collective, what does it need to know at this time about? Why all your cards got so much energy? Because we're powerful. Energy is real. And I'm also being told to tell you that energy never dies. It can be transmuted. So if you're in a negative space, you can't be in two places at once. The law of polarity. So if you're thinking negative, swing it all the way to the other end. Think positive. Have a memory in your mind at all times that you can draw upon that will get you back in a high vibe no matter what. You ever heard the saying, I'm so happy you couldn't slap this smile off my face? You know, that, have a memory like that. Whatever that memory is for you. It's good or bad by what we call it. You know, whatever is going to make you feel high vibe, happy. For me, I bought some stock when it went on sale for Amazon. Okay, now every time things start feeling kind of, I think to myself, I got stock, baby. I own Amazon. Hello. You know, whatever is going to make you automatically come back into that high vibe. Think that way. Keep a memory like that on mind. That's a pro tip, okay? Now, you have the Magician. It came out in reverse. So what you need to know, you all have some very untapped talents here. Some of these talents you have not tapped into yet. We came here to manipulate energy, not to have energy manipulate us. Okay, so we have talents, we have gifts, and the Magician has everything he needs. Got the cups, the wands, the swords, the pentacles. Got it all. As above, so below. He has everything he needs. She has all that she can need. Talents, gifts. But if you're not tapped into them, you're not utilizing and putting them in play and letting them flow in and out. If you're not sure which one to use first, say, Infinite Spirit, give me a definite lead. Show me which talent to make use of now. I mean, okay, so I'm also hearing, I have to tell maybe one or two of you, that prayer does not have to be begging and pleading like you don't believe, like you got to make a case, like if I say this just right, you know, if I promise the Lord this and that and the third, then he'll do it, or he'll consider it at least. No, we co-create with the universe. We have to take accountability Like Kendrick Lamar said, I want the credit if I'm winning or I'm losing. Okay? Y'all know the rest. So my mama, that's the realest. Okay? So you have to take accountability for everything that you're creating in your life. Because if you don't, you'll say things happen to you. No, 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 they happen for you. So instead say, I create it all. And I forgive myself for when I have drawn in things that I really didn't want. Okay? Consciously, I didn't want them. And then I allowed them to stay longer than they should have. I don't feel any shame in that. I learned a lesson from it. I elevate. I get on the frequency of what I desire, and then I call that in. I turn this magician around, and I utilize my gifts and my talents and everything that's at my disposal, and I speak over myself. Okay? I call the things that I want into me. You wouldn't go to Siri and say, Siri, can you please look up how to bake a cake, please? And if you do, then I promise I'll bake a cake. No, that's not how any of this works. Okay. Woo. So I'm saying that you would speak to God the way you expect him to speak to you, not in circles, not in a vague, ambiguous way. Clearly, Spirit, infinite Spirit, give me a definite lead. Show me which talent to make use of now. Then take inspired action. Okay, they tell me to correct my tone. I almost had a little attitude with that, but because I'm talking to myself. All right. With this magician, I mean, literally, you have the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. All right. So now you got the 6-6 out here. The Six of Pentacles is that balance, that reciprocity, that give and take, that equal fairness. That's your gift, making room for you, okay? The Eight of Cups in reverse, that is avoidance. You're avoiding using your gift, okay? And this gift could absolutely move you to a more stable place. This could absolutely bring in celebration, draw you to your community, or draw your community to you. This is a victory. You can't avoid using your gifts. Your gifts were not given to you just to have. You are blessed to be a blessing. That's just the truth. And we all have gifts. And if you're hearing, I don't know, I don't have my gift, that's ego. Because as long as we can say, I don't know, then that means we don't have to try, right? That means we don't have to search, seek, and ye shall find. We don't have to ask for it because, I just don't have one. We don't have to ask how to use it because I just don't have one. Ask, and it shall be given to you. You already have it. If you want knowledge of how to utilize it, just imagine. Ask and believe, and then receive, okay? So let's get some more clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay. That wants to turn over. Thank you. Three of Pentacles again. All right. So definitely co-create with Source. Co-creation is honoring the relationship that you have, engaging God as a partner in your co-creation, doing your part in the participation of what you're creating. Okay. You do not have to be rescued when you act empowered, aware, and awake of the miracles that you're a part of. Okay. Your part is to ask and believe and then take inspired action. The how is not up to you. That's God's part, okay? That's up to the universe. And the universe already has its laws in order. So you get in vibration, become a vibrational match for it. You keep your vibe high. You focus on what you want, not on what you don't want, and you be in flow. Let your emotions guide you, okay? They are your guides. Listen to your intuition. It will never, ever lead you wrong. I don't care if you get ready to walk out the door and your intuition tell you to grab a tomato. Here come the ego. What we need a tomato for? I'm going to work. I don't need no tomato. Listen, grab the damn tomato, okay? because eventually you're going to find out what the tomato was for. So just trust your intuition. All right. Partner with spirit. Have that one-on-one connection. You've heard it said, or you may not have heard it said, that, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it the right way. Okay, so you may have heard it said that, okay, God loves a joyful giver, okay? Because whom much is given, much is expected, right? But give, because the same way you give is the same way you will receive. And God wants to give you so much that's just going to overflow on you when you co-create with God. When you co-create and you get in alignment with the universe, and all your desires will overflow you, okay? They will overtake you, running over, pressed down, shaken, and together, and everything. It's just going to be an overflow. But work together with Source. Utilize your talents and gifts that you have. It could bless others as well as yourself, okay? And that law of giving and receiving, that's an energetic exchange. For example, this video, I'm giving, you're receiving. For your part, for it to be an energetic exchange, you could like the video and I would receive that. So it doesn't always have to be money. Money is an energy. It could just be goodwill. It could be reciprocity. It could be one hand wash the other. It could be each one teach one, each one reach one, that type of thing. But collaborate. Imagine the life that you want, and it will start to show up just the way that it's supposed to. It may not be the way that you thought, because the how is not up to you, but be open to receive, baby. Because God can imagine so much better than us. Oh, we're getting good at it. Good at the imagination and not letting this ego take over. But honey, once you make friends, Rihanna said it, with the monsters under my bed, guess what? 9 of Cups. I can't make this up. I mean, actually I could, but I'm not. I think a lot of you resonate with this, because the 9 of Cups is your wish fulfillment, your highest contentment, your happiness, the completion of what you sent out. It has come back. You don't send an order to Domino's even online and say, I wonder if that pizza really gonna come. I mean, I did pay, but I don't know. Is it coming? So you wouldn't send your request to universe and wonder, is it gonna come? You'll be patient. You'll be content until it arrives, because you know if it's taking longer than you thought and you're taking inspired action and it's still taking longer, then guess what? Ooh, he making it just right, just for me, honey. Oh, it's gonna be, he gonna put some extra upgrades, stuff I didn't even pay for. All that is limitless. He getting it just right, just for me. And you're content with that. And then when it comes through, baby, okay? Yes. So some shadow work may need to be done. If you don't know what shadow work is, that's just simply going within yourself, looking at your beliefs. Okay? So your thoughts lead to your beliefs. After you think something for so long, you don't even realize it becomes a belief. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. It's just you thought it so long till you don't even realize it's a thought that you thought. Maybe you heard someone say it, or maybe it was taught to you as a child. More is caught than taught. So maybe you just caught it being around certain people that were of influence, parents, grandparents, caretakers, teachers, that type of thing. And you just caught it. So you've heard it so long till that thought became a belief. So when you're doing shadow work, you want to look at those beliefs individually. Try to pay attention, be mindful. Okay, mindfulness, you've heard of that. Go into your mind, and as you catch negative thoughts, you have to catch them. Thank universe, your spirit guides, for showing you that thought was still lurking in there, just hiding. And then you said, thank you for showing me that. That's not true. And then you correct it with what is true. Speak over yourself. The power of life and death is in your tongue. Okay? You have authority in your voice. You speak over that. As a prime example, I drop something in front of somebody. In my mind, I'm like, you're the smartest, tool in the toolbox. You're the sharpest tool in the toolbox, or whatever. Oh, that was dumb. So no. Caught that. And I say cancel, cancel. You can say cancel, cancel if you want to. That just means you're canceling what you were sending. You're canceling your order that you sent out to the universe because you don't want to receive more if that was done, right? So you say cancel, cancel. And then I correct it. I am smart. I'm very smart. And everyone makes mistakes sometimes. That's good. Learn from them. All right. So off that high horse, and just want to go ahead and say, okay, when you're doing the shadow work, you look at the thoughts, right? You think, is this true? Like literally, is this a truth? Or is this just something that I've heard so long that I've just accepted it? It's become a belief. Is it my belief? Or was it ingrained in me? Do I agree with it? These are just some questions you can ask. And then if it's not serving you, or it served once upon a time and no longer serves you now, then release it. Just release it, because energy doesn't die, it doesn't end, but you can send it back to the universe. Universe can transmute it, right? So that could become good energy for someone else. Like they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. So you release it to universe. Now you don't have to hold on to that. And guess what the bonus is? It makes more room for you, more good to flow to you. It makes room, okay? There will always be balance. So if you're imbalanced, right? You're overgiving, you're overspending, you're over people pleasing, you're overall doing too much, okay? And you don't know how to receive, guess what? Someone's going to have to come in here and fill that void. There cannot be a void. It will be whole. It will be balanced. That's the law of balance. You can look it up. Okay, it should resonate though. Something is going to come in there. So be intentional about what, if you're imbalanced, what do you need to release here to get back in balance? Release it. Send it to universe. Universe, I release this to you to transmute it. Thank you. I'm open to receive my highest good, and watch that high good come in and balance you back out. That yin and yang, that divine masculine, divine feminine, your discernment, your intelligence, your intuition, your feelings is balanced out. That action, your inspired action coming together. All right. Because what was we talking about? Imbalance. And then we got the justice card here in reverse. Okay. This justice card also represents universal laws. So utilize those laws in your favor. Karma is a law. It's real. Don't miss nobody. But it doesn't have to be feared, because you reap what you sow. You can't reap what nobody else sow. Somebody else want to be doing bad. Yeah, it's good to go ahead and, put them on game and say, you know what, that's going to come back. Or you might want to try to straighten that out, because it will return to you. But you don't have to. Okay. You just have to sow good so that you will reap good, okay? Clear that imbalance up. And then you'll be celebrating your harvest. Everyone will. Like I said, you can help others with your gift. This is a celebration. This is abundance overflowing. This is everyone feeling happy. This is badass success. 6 of Wands, okay? This is badass success. This is recognition, public recognition at that, for a job well done. This is you winning. This is you crossing that finish line, being the absolute best. You won the prize, okay? What's the prize? Your wish come true. Whatever your wish is. It don't have to be somebody else's wish. They may not even want that. But you did. And you sent out your request for it. You trusted your intuition with this moon here. And it came through so quick. You was like, whoa, I'm in alignment. Look at that 8 of Wands. Shit came busting through. Okay. All right, finally, let's get an oracle card. Some advice going forward, because I really thought this was going to be a little light flex. But apparently, universe wanted to say a little bit more. And then we do have more than one spirit guide here. And so definitely they are rallying for their person to hear what needs to be heard, okay? So I'm assuming, law of assumption, that definitely this is coming through. Watch your words. Watch your thoughts. Catch them. Correct them. Find out if what you are believing is really your belief, okay? Make friends with the monster under your bed. You do not have to fear it at all. That's right, because what? It's a tall tale. The tall tale is, it started out that the enemy is against us. The enemy is out there. People are against you. But guess what? It's just your shadow side. You're going to see what you expect to see. Okay? So if you expect good, you're going to see good. If you expect bad, you're going to see bad, because why? Your brain wants to, it's called the reticular activating system. And whatever you focus on is what it's going to show you proof of that. You ever saw a friend of yours or somebody get a new car? Or you get a new car, right? And all of a sudden, all you see is Mercedes everywhere. You got a Mercedes. Or you got a Tesla. Tesla's everywhere. You start thinking, damn, they're giving these away? Like, what's going on? Because the tale is that it's something external, something outside of you coming to harm you, coming to take this thing away from you. It's inside, okay? It's inside, and it doesn't have to be bad. Things are bad or good only as we call them. So call it showing you what's going on in your head. Your mind is very smart. It's very cunning, and it will hide things from you so that you can feel right. You ever seen people that just seem stuck in their ways, and you just like, oh, that's just where they are. You try to teach them something. Oh, old dog can't learn new tricks. It's all of these sayings start somewhere, and then they grow into a tall tale. People think them and pass them along in their sayings. They're speaking it over and over and over and over again every day until it becomes a belief. But that's a tall tale, and the devil is a lie. Okay, that's another saying. All right, so let's get some more advice, please. Thank you. Thank you, God. Oh my God. When you will imagine as a child, work and co-create with Source, there is endless possibilities. Endless possibilities. Look at that. You can see that crown, chakra, the star, that faith, that belief in what they are imagining. She's looking down, she's imagining, and there's endless possibilities of how it can happen. And this is an 11. 3 and 8 is 11. You might start seeing 11 because we had that justice in reverse. That's an 11. And then this 11. Yeah, so 11. Make a wish. Open the gateways to possibilities, endless possibilities. Don't put a limit on universe. Even if you're asking for something, ask for it and say, this or something better now manifest for me at the end of every request. Okay? So this or something better. Universe may have something better. Okay, so don't limit yourself, though. Okay. I'm feeling this. I'm really feeling this. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to channel your messages. Thank you. If you're still here with me, wonderful. And you're liking this, go ahead and like it. There's nothing wrong with it. Go ahead and like it. If you're not logged in, log in and like it. Thank you. Go ahead and subscribe. And then ring my bell. I do this all the time. All right. Now this, hello. Healing the heart. Healing the heart. This is, again, being content. Open. Being open. Don't try to protect yourself and say, well, I'm not going to wish too big. I'm not going to dream too big. Now, I did hear in the pre-shuffle that we need to dream bigger. Dream bigger. God got it. Okay? That's like if he said, come on over here, baby. I'm going to give you some stuff. Bring something to put it in. And here you come over there with a little thimble, a little bowl like this. Okay, Lord, thank you. Go ahead and put it in here. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you. Yet, it's an endless sea of opportunity. Endless possibilities. Listen, I'm going with 3 Olympic-sized pools, back to back to back, empty in a mug so they can be filled to overflow. Okay, and that's just the beginning. I'm trying to think of something even better than that. Can I take 3 Super Bowl stadiums. I know that's not what they're really called. And yeah, could you fill all those up? Every single seat, every single inch, fill that up. Thank you, God. Infinite possibilities, but your heart has been disappointed in the past. Yes. You were discontent with a partnership or something that you asked for before. Look at the colors matching here. Don't you love universe with the synchronicity? Okay, put it like this then. Look at the colors, the green and the yellow. Okay, so there was some type of disappointment that made you not even want to see what was being offered to you anymore. You so focused on what can I get out of these, you don't even see this one coming, right? But you turn that around and you start being grateful for these. You start being self-aware, right? But you still think you got to do it on your own because people could disappoint you, but God won't. And if it doesn't happen the way you expect it to show up, guess what? It's going to be even better. So heal your heart from that. And where do we create from? Most people think from our solar plexus. Yeah, that's power. Most people think, okay, from my throat chakra because I speak my truth. Yeah, that's true. But you create from your heart. Where are desires put? Desires are put in your heart. Healing the heart. Okay? And that is going to turn this magician around. Look at the colors. Okay? Let me make sure I got this in frame. Let me see. Look at the damn share. All right, don't judge my technicalities, okay? I'm bringing the message the best way I can. But this will open you up to your gifts. If you don't know how to use them, Lord, just show me how to use them. Reveal to me my perfect self-expression. That's a prayer. Infinite Spirit, reveal to me my perfect self-expression. Because nothing's perfect, but it's you. Perfect for you. Listen, okay. Not going to be the dead horse because I really feel like y'all resonate with this. So healing the heart. This is the advice. And this is what I have for you. And I thought it was going to be a little quick flex, but it wasn't. But it was so worth it. Underneath the deck, we have Time Machine. That's a 3. 3 is the magic number. I wish I had a time machine. Sorry. Anyway, you don't even have to wish you had a time machine because you can't go back and change things, but you can go forward and you can be, I'm hearing you are going to be propelled, catapulted into your greatness, into your success, into your abundance. It's like, whee, splash into the infinite sea of abundance. Okay? So, affirmations for you to say. Goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of abundance forever. All right, I love you guys way too much. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. And until next time, it's your girl, Share the Light, sharing the light. And I love you way too much.